Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel, and today we are back in my kitchen for another Bake With Me video, and this time we are going to be making a Matrix inspired cake. So let's get to it and I'll show you what you need. We'll need a bowl, obviously. I got some cherry cake mix, some cherry Greek yogurt. You're gonna need a couple measuring cups, and you're gonna need blue and red food coloring. So let's get to it. Okay, so I just realized I forgot my very important cooking apron. It's Halloween themed, but I love it anyway, and if this is an excuse to wear it, I sure as hell am gonna take it. Okay, so we are going to use the whole box of the cherry cake mix, and I also got some Greek yogurt that's cherry flavored. I decided to use Greek yogurt instead of like oil and eggs and whatever else, just to save on calories. I've done it before and it actually makes any kind of cake or like cupcakes you're making really moist. So I would highly recommend it. We're just going to measure out 1 cup of the cherry Greek yogurt.
And when I say 1 cup, I don't mean like their serving cup, I mean like an actual cup.
So here is our 1 cup of Greek yogurt, and oh, luckily I didn't need 2 hands to put it in, basically. And then I've also got water would be nice. And it's just that simple, guys. Water, cake mix, and yogurt. Who knew? So obviously now just take your mixture and stir it up the best you can without making a mess. It kind of looks very like mushy right now. You can really smell, if you use the Liberté Greek yogurt cherry flavor, oh my god, it's very pungent of cherry. So I feel like this is gonna turn out really well.
Already just mixing it, it feels fluffy, and to me that's a good sign, so. I wish you guys could smell this right now. It looks literally like I'm surrounded by cherries.
So now I'm gonna just take our mixture and put it into separate containers. So I'm gonna try to make it as even as possible. And I wasn't originally gonna do this when I thought of this idea, but I think it'll be cool. Now, if you guessed that is what the blue and red food coloring is for, then you are correct! So add blue to one and red to the other, and we're gonna stir it up. So here is our red and blue batter, and next we're just going to transfer it over to our pan. I've been letting the oven preheat, so we are ready to go. Let's get it in there. Okay, so the objective now is to take both of our cake batters and put them on each side so they each have a half, and we're gonna see how that turns out. So here is what it looks like in the pan. It worked pretty well as it wasn't too liquidous, so it didn't really collide into each other. So now we're going to put it in. So I just set it for 25 minutes, and then we will be back to check in to see if it needs a longer time, but until then we're just going to clean up. So I'll see you soon. Also, while that's cooking, we can get our icing ready. So I just got some whipped fluffy white, 2 bowls, and of course our food coloring. So again, this part is pretty self-explanatory. We got our 2 bowls. We're gonna put some icing in each of them and color it up. So here are our icings, our blue and red, and we're just waiting on our cake. It's got 2 minutes from the 25 I put it in for. Okay, so I pulled our cake out for a moment just to toothpick check it, and Actually, it's done. So now that we have our icing done, the cake is out of the oven and cooling. What are we gonna do while it cools? Okay, I am back and our cake is cooled now, so we can take it and shape it and ice it and do all that fun stuff. So here are both of the mini cakes, all shaped. Okay, so they are done. I think they turned out quite well, and as you can see, there is a red pill and a blue pill. I just thought it would be fun to make these, and so now it is time for the most important part. It is time for a taste test, of course, but the dilemma is, which one are we gonna pick to test here? Do I? But I... Oh no.
It is fair to say things won't go back to truly normal until we have a vaccine that we've gotten out to basically the entire world.
So that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to let me know which one you would be trying today. Otherwise, don't forget to smile, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys! Also, don't forget to subscribe because I put out videos as much as I can. Okay, bye.
If you look at the case fatality rate, the number of people who die who get it, it's over 3% when you get to 70 and over. That's a real risk.
Yes.
If you look at 60 and under, it's less than 0.2%, or about less than twice the flu.
Now what we're seeing is the collateral damage of COVID is way outweighing the disease itself. I can tell you about suicide cases personally, 23-year-old. I can tell you about anxiety, depression, alcoholism, all in my community that are skyrocketing now because of COVID. So I think the conversation has to switch now to how do we get the economy going again, because the collateral damage of the economy shutdown is becoming far worse than the virus itself.
Going into a month now of lockdown or more, we're looking at a few more weeks to saying the end of April. How long would this entire thing have lasted had we gone with your approach and just said, hands off, let it run its course like other flu seasons? How long to reach that herd immunity point in your mind?
It would be over.
Fact that it is a overactive, dysfunctional, weakened immune system that overreacts, and that's what causes damage to the body. And unfortunately, Fauci has not talked about that, because the truth of that leads to a solution which has nothing to do with mandating vaccines and shutting down the country. And that's what's unfortunate.